Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Munshibi Talks Politics. I am Munshibi. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. This is another beautiful Monday night. How was the weekend, everybody? What happened? How was the weekend? What won? What did I miss? What did I miss over the weekend? What passed me? What me never catch? Talk to me, people. What happened? Please share the live as you come in and click on the like button. You know what to do. You all know what to do. Click on the like button, share the live. Let the others know that Munshibi is here. Sometimes YouTube I give problem. I don't know what happened. People, welcome, welcome. Click on the like button. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Welcome to Munchi B Talks Politics. I am your girl, Munchi B. Sorry for the late start, but I am here, I am here, I am here. We're going to have a 1 hour discussion as usual, and we're going to see where this discussion leads us. Now, people, I'm going to share up the live there and click on the like button so we can get to 100 persons quick and fast. Soon as we get to 100 people, me go start. 100 people on the YouTube, please and thanks. 100 and let's go. Shit. Ron Rich, good night. Barbara Williams say, good night, Munchibi. I was at the bus launch today. It's a huge win for us here in Portland. Yes, Barbara, huge win. Huge win for the people in Portland. Well deserved too. Well deserved. The people in Portland, they deserve. They deserve more than anything, this bus system that they have there now. They deserve it, man, I must say. This Portland people have been through so much. The people in Portland have been through so much with the People's National Party. The people in Portland have been through so much with the People's National Party. But with very my name was Broomfield, Mr. Broomfield round there, just round there, doing not supposed to do the little boys is this them. Allegedly, I mean I want to assume because I know when you're able tonight. Yeah, but what I may tell you, when the people in East Portland elected Anne-Marie Vaz, they made the right decision. Me not lie. They made the right decision. Guys, please share the live and welcome, welcome, welcome. Soon as we have 100 persons, we're going to start our program. We're going for 1 hour tonight. 1 hour. 1 hour tonight. We're going to have a discussion on the affairs of our country, and we're going to wrap it up in an hour time. Yeah. So, Willow, good night. Linda, good night. Barbara, good night. Grace, and good night. Everybody, good night. Please to share the live in the WhatsApp group, in the PNP WhatsApp group, all over your timeline so the others can know that we are here and we are about to talk about politics. Politics is what we do on this channel 5 days a week. We talk about the affairs of the country, and sometimes we dabble little in from foreign policies, some foreign countries, but basically we stick to Jamaica. We stick to home, Jamaica. No, guys, me know, so me tell you, so me stop watch TVJ, and I don't watch TVJ for sure, but every now and then, when I see a story on on TikTok, may I go stop and look. Now, how many of you saw the news item on TVJ? I think the item, I think a Saturday night it come. I want to say a Saturday night. If it's not Saturday night, it come on a Friday night. I am not sure, because I don't watch 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 TVJ. So I don't want to say that it was Friday night. It might very much be Saturday night. No, how many of you guys saw no, man, it's not because I'm on TikTok. That's the reason why because I'm trying to go live on TikTok and go live on YouTube. So that's the reason why I'm distracted. So how many of you guys saw the news item on TVJ over the weekend with the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation putting back the bus stop where the police told them not to put a bus stop there? How many of you guys saw it? How many of you guys saw the news item on TVJ? Remember, say a comrade media that you know, comrade media that you know. How much I want to see the article? Because what happened is this, right? The PNP, the People's National Party, guys. Let me organize myself properly. Okay. So the People's National Party and in Clansman crew, the police have them under heavy manners. Welcome to my people on TikTok. Welcome all the people who can catch me on YouTube. I am on TikTok. I am on YouTube. Munchie B Talks Politics on YouTube. And I already know Munchie B on TikTok. Okay, I decided to run both my platforms simultaneously, and so them work tonight. I can, and no, why not? So anyway, anyone how much I want to see the news item on the TVJ Comrade Toilet Paper Media, where the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, under the leadership of the People's National Party, after the police went in, closed down the bus stop, said it is harboring criminal. The police went as far as tell the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, said this bus stop is being run by Clansman gang and we don't want any bus stop or any taxi stand here. Yes, Linda, I go search on TikTok it depend it. I tried to save the story, but I couldn't get to save them. I don't know why I never share it to somebody else. Yes, I saw it on the weekend. So apparently they have this taxi stand in front of one gas station, and the people who come from Spanish Town know the gas station where normally have the taxi stand in front of it or beside it, or I don't know, inside of it, I'm not sure. But it came on the TVJ Toilet Paper Media. So the bus stop now, according to the police, it is crime infested. It is where the Klansman operate and do their illegal businesses. So the police said to the corporation, this bus stop cannot stay here. Lo and behold, Juliet and people who are watching Munchie B tonight. Lo and behold, when the police go in a Spanish Town on the weekend, the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation gave back the owner of the gas station permission to open back the bus stop and then put up the sign and everything. So of course the police was shocked, and the police said, who gave you permission to put back this bus stop here? The owner of the gas station said, at the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation gave them the permission. The police said no, because they never tell we, because we told them that here, so safe to have a bus stop, and here so it's for Klansman gang around racketeers, so we don't want any bus stop there. The gas station man now start cussing, saying getting permission. People, when the media, that are the toilet paper media, When the media call the mayor and the people, the PNP, we are run the corporation, they can't find the paperwork. When the media asks them, say, who gave them permission to open this bus stop? Talk to the mayor. We're gonna have to look into it. We're not sure. We get back to you. Can't talk how it go because they know say the people of Jamaica is looking at them. And a long time we know say the PNP is aiding and abetting Clansman gang, Long time we know say the PNP is supporters of criminal, because the police is doing an excellent job in Spanish Town, and the police is making headway into mash up the Clansman gang, send who for God prison, kill who for God prison. And because Mocha went in and take all the files them and stop all the shenanigans we are going on the corporation. Clansman don't have any money. Clansman don't have any money, so say the PNP have to find a way to get Clansman some money. The PNP have to find a way to get some money to the Clansman gang. Because under the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Clansman gang is hungry. So when the media now call such man, I call him such man, people can know say, me no lucky. When the media call such man say, I have to look on the paperwork. We're going to look how the permit go. Like you know what go on. You are the mayor and the person, the CEO of the corporation is under your watch. Oh, you don't know what go on. Oh, you don't know who got the permit. Oh, you don't know who the taxi stand come back there so all of a sudden. Well, the police tear down the sign, fling it in the van back and gone with it. So I'm going to see if the PNP-led corporation are going to put back the taxi stand. I am going to see, and the people of Jamaica is waiting to see. The people of Jamaica is waiting to see if the PNP-led corporation is going to put back the taxi stand where the police is advising them not to do. That is why we cannot get Spanish Town clean up. That is why we cannot get an inroad in Spanish Town, because of the People's National Party. Every single township and area is being renovated. Every single township and area have major work going on except Spanish Town because of the People's National Party. The PNP is like a stumbling block in the way of the people of Jamaica. How the police are going to tell you, say, don't put no taxi stand there, so I'm not going to file the police and put taxi stand there. Make that make sense to the people of Jamaica. How the police are going to say to you, say, this area is not safe for the commuters. This area is not safe to have a taxi stand. And the corporation are going to go behind the police back and do what they want to do. That means to say they're not putting the people of Jamaica first, and they're not putting the people of Spanish Town first. That means that they're not really thinking about the people of Spanish Town. And when the media call them now, they might act like they don't know what one. And the sign is clearly there. There is a sign clearly where they put up the Saint Catherine Corporation put up the sign to indicate that this is a legal taxi stand. The police had to tear down that and dash that and said, no taxi stand will be here. We don't want a taxi stand here, so. We want to make sure that when the people them come to use, we want to make sure that when the people them come to use the gas station, they can move freely. We want a situation if the police have to run an operation, them can move freely. We don't want a situation where we have crime a go on here, so taxi a park here, so and commuters a walk here, so that is why the police do not want any taxi stand there. What is wrong with Mayor Scott? What is wrong with the lazy, incompetent, non-performing mayor known as Mayor Scott? Look how much work in a Spanish Town for Mayor Scott do. When rain fall, Spanish Town flood out. Garbage collection is poor in Spanish Town. No drainage. The business community in a fear in Spanish Town. And before Mayor Scott deal with that, he might worry about taxi stand for Clansman gang. What is wrong with Mayor Scott? That is why the people in St. Elizabeth don't want you down there, Mayor Scott. The way you run Spanish Town and run down Spanish Town, and right now Spanish Town is in a deplorable condition. That is why the people in St. Elizabeth do not want Mayor Scott in the parish. That is why the people in St. Elizabeth do not want Mayor Scott down there. Hello, Mario. Which part? Where there? Watch me. Who can catch me over YouTube? You know, catch me over TikTok. I'm live on both platforms. Because I decided to start using up my TikTok, because TikTok I send more message. I go and like say they miss me. Anyway. So yes, the news item came on the toilet paper, but we don't know because TVJ now doing real journalism work, because it was for TVJ to press Mayor Scott and ask him, why did the corporation give them permission to put back a taxi stand there after the police got and said do not do it? After the police said don't put any stand there, why did the corporation went ahead and put a taxi stand there? The media don't ask him that, people. The media did not ask him that, because you know the media is PNP media and they're not really gonna push. So the media not ask him that, because we know how the corporation run. It run per vote. So the PNP must have used their overwhelming majority and vote to put back the taxi stand there. Then can't trick we. So when the media call me and scatter them and say, and I beat around the bushes, people are a fool. People are not fool. Guys, please stop up this live. You know, so I shouldn't go live on TikTok though. Because I have 80, how much people like? I don't know, I can't see. 87 people are watching me on TikTok. I don't know, like up this. Couldn't like up this thing, man, guys. And like up the thing and spread the message across now. Yes. People are not feel, people know how the corporation work, and people know that the People's National Party use their majority to vote to put back the taxi stand there in Clansman territory. We know that. So I hope we don't see it on the news, because I don't know watch news when it comes to the PNP. Now, our next thing now, I should have started my program by saying condolences again to the Bolt family, on the past, Usain Bolt and the passing of his father and everything. And also I want to say to the PNP that actions speak louder than word. And people not judge you by the words where you say. People judge you by your actions. And last month, couple months ago, Mark Jefferson Golding came out on the political platform and say, oh, we are going to support Usain Bolt. And when the PNP win the election, no stone will be left unturned to make sure that Usain Bolt get back in money. Blah, blah, black sheep, have you any wolf? No. In a time when Usain Bolt lost his father, that he was very, very close to, when it was time for Mark Jefferson Golding and the PNP to support Usain Bolt, knowing that they say, oh, they love him and they support him, and they're going to make sure saying when he win the election, they're going to get back in money. Where was Mark Jefferson Golding on the day of the funeral? Where was Mark Jefferson Golding on the day of Usain Bolt's father's funeral? To the comrades over TikTok, where type, come over to Munchie B Talks Politics and come click on the like button, please, and thanks. To the PNP people who claim to say no care about Usain Bolt, I don't know why Usain Bolt for get back in money, and how the runner and the runner and the legend and the legend and the legend and the legend and the legend. When Usain Bolt needed you guys the most, where were you? Where were you, Mark Jefferson Golding? Where were you? You couldn't show up to Usain Bolt father's funeral Sunday. You gone out, we gone campaign. You could take an hour off of the campaign trail and go support Usain Bolt with the passing of his father, Mark Jefferson Golden. Mark Golden, time and time again, you have proven to the people of Jamaica that you don't love Jamaican people. Time and time again, you, Mark Jefferson Golden, who is the highest paid politician in the country, the man who hides his asset in a foreign country, the man who is using his money to build low-income housing for people in Bahamas, while the people in his constituency drop off a stairs and broke their foot. The man who put chain around a black man's neck. You, Mark Jefferson Golden, where were you on Sunday to support the legend? Where were you on Sunday? You claim to see I love Usain Bolt and you support Usain Bolt, but last Sunday when he was looking for the PNP, no Mark Jefferson Golden, where were you? Imaki Jinal, where were you? Me said up on the campaign trail all over St. Andrew and all over St. Mary. I don't know where you're there. We don't claim to sound. I hope Usain Bolt tell you no. I hope Usain Bolt tell you no, like what the JTA president tell you no since night. Do not politicize. Do not use them for no political game because the PNP have no credibility. I hope Usain Bolt send a strong message to the People's National Party. Do not campaign on my name. I hope the Usain Bolt send a strong message to Mark Jefferson Golden and to Dayton Campbell. Do not campaign on my name. Because when your time comes for to show up and support Usain Bolt in his most vulnerable time, you guys were nowhere to be found. And I hope you see the overwhelming support where the Prime Minister got when he showed up at the funeral yesterday. And for you, Peter Bunting, who was the first and only security minister that got robbed. To you, divine intervention, Peter Bunting, who have run less central Manchester and gone around South Manchester, gone look vote. You know, somebody sent me the video. Not the video. Somebody sent me the news item, the post with Peter Bunting saying that Andrew Olney shouldn't show up at Usain Bolt father funeral. I don't click on it. I think I over Pink Wall today. And a lot of people say Pink Wall is leaning to the PNP. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not on Pink Wall, but I clicked on it. If you don't ever look at the comment section, if you don't ever go over there, go looking at the comment section, people. The comment section I say, me a PNP, but me no wanting to go sit down. The comment section I say, me a PNP, but wanting me no like this. The comment section I say, as much as me no support the government here, certain things the PNP must rest. Then tear him down in the comment section. Them tear him down in the comment section because the PNP thinks the people of Jamaica stupid. PNP thinks that the people of Jamaica can continue to gaslight the people of Jamaica. If you not ever go into the comment section, go look, the comment section ripped him apart. Because there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for everything. And the People's National Party is classless. The People's National Party under Mark Jefferson Golden is classless. They oppose every single thing, and the people of Jamaica is tired of them. That is why they can't get no momentum on the ground. That is why they have to be going around the country again, because the people of Jamaica do not see no government material in the People's National Party. The PNP is like the bottom of the barrel. The PNP it come like the bottom of the pit. How can you use a sacred time like this? How can you use a time when the man mourned for his father? The man was so close with his father. You're going to turn it political. Peter Bunting, shame on you. Shame on you, Peter Bunting. What you mean by the Prime Minister of a turn up is what? Andrew Holness is the Prime Minister of Jamaica, whether you guys vote for him or not. After September 3rd, when it comes to September 4th, he is the Prime Minister for the entire country. You People's National Party supporters, you guys are deplorable and are disgusting, because after the election, whoever win the election, the work must go on. And Andrew Michael Holness was duly elected by the people of Jamaica, and rightfully so, have a right to be there. Why shouldn't he show up? Why not he show up when he was elected by the people of Jamaica? Why not he show up when he was invited there? In Peter Bunting, and a full fault, our Prime Minister fault, make Mark Gold in no stamina, I know. And our fault, our Prime Minister fault, make Mark Gold can't go more than one event for the day, you know. Our Prime Minister went to an event in the day. Our Prime Minister went to an event Saturday night. Our Prime Minister go on the 5K walk Sunday morning and then turn up at Usain Bolt's father funeral the next day. That is the man that we have as our Prime Minister. Longevity, long distance tuller. That is our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister that does not sleep, is always working for the people of Jamaica. That is Andrew Michael Holness. Not Mark Jefferson Golden, when he go to one event, he have to go and go sleep for 3 days. How dare you step to the Prime Minister of Jamaica to tell him that he must not show up at that event he was invited to? And the Prime Minister make Mark Golding never get no invitation. And the Prime Minister make Mark Jefferson Golding did not get an invitation to the event. And he went there to support Usain Bolt, who is a legend, who has put Jamaica on the map, who has represented our country so good, and we're proud of him. Despite our the PNP. Despite of what the PNP tried to spread, despite the lies and the propaganda that the PNP is trying to spread on the Prime Minister, our Prime Minister have nothing to be ashamed of. Our Prime Minister have no reason not to attend the funeral. Our Prime Minister have hands clean like Jesus Bridget. Why not show up? Why not support the legend? Tell us. You Bunting, you have no decency. You have no class. You are shameless. You are shameless, Peter Bunting. You have no decency. You have no class. Alice, you're gutter rat. You're gully alligator. You're pit toilet. You're shameless. You're classless. You're not the same category as rotten teeth, white tongue Andre Stefano Stevens. Only you and him alone, me see a sing from the same hymn book. Oh no, classless. You look like see Andre Stevens around the PNP, because every goddamn nonsense when me hear him with, me hear the PNP with it. Look like see Andre Stevens around the PNP, because every shit in a plate stupidness you hear Andre Stevens with, you hear the PNP with it. Look like a him and then campaign manager. Look what the mighty PNP come to. Look what the mighty People's National Party have gone to the likes of Andre Stevens running the PNP. You gutter rat, Peter Bunting. You gutter rat, you pit toilet. You pit latrine. How dare you talk about the Prime Minister shouldn't turn up to Usain Bolt father funeral? He was invited. He was invited. He wasn't sure he was going to be able to attend because of his calendar, but he showed up for Usain Bolt when Usain Bolt needed him the most, and Usain Bolt was very appreciative. You know, see the rosy welcome what the Prime Minister get. You know, see the applaud with the Prime. I was so embarrassed, to be honest, because I know how Adventist people operate, and Adventists not like them things. You know, Adventists then barely clapping at their church. Every time you done one program in an Adventist church, they say amen. When somebody done sing and the song sound good, they say amen. Adventists don't like the clapping and the loud noise and the something. So I was almost embarrassed when the Prime Minister walk in and the people then start scream. Me cover my face, because I never expect it. Because I know how Adventists operate. We not like Bugu Yaga and, Adventist people like decent church. So me hear the Prime Minister coming and me hear the sound. Oh God, me say, oh Jesus, mold my face. Come and know. See the rousing welcome what the Prime Minister got. See the artist shaking where Usain Bolt give him with a smile on his face because Usain Bolt know that the Prime Minister had absolutely nothing to do with his money gone missing. Usain Bolt and his team know say his money went missing under the People's National Party. Usain Bolt know that SSL is a private company and Usain Bolt know that the Andrew Holness administration will leave no stone unturned to make sure that he get back his money. So you say Bolt a fool. And you're not going to use him for win no election. You're not going to use this for win no election because the people of Jamaica will not be tricked. The people of Jamaica will not be tricked. So they need to go back to the drawing board, comrade, because they don't have nothing to campaign on. See the teacher them shame Damian Crawford, he shame like dog. So the teacher them shame Damian Crawford telling say him and the PNP was right at the table when this bill was being drafted. I'm not gonna talk about the JTA and disappointed in what the man never tell no lie. The man never tell no lie. This bill is 20 years old. This bill is 20 years old. This bill was started by the People's National Party. The 38th Amendment on this bill was done under Andrew Michael Holness. That is why you hear the JTA president saying him respect this minister and him trust her because she is the one that is trying to fix the bill. So even though I have an issue with the JTA as it relates to the bill, me can separate that from what going with the PNP. We can put it into context. The People's National Party is trying to politicize this bill, and the president of the JTA say he will have none of it. Stay out of this PNP. Stay out of this Damian Crawford. Shame on you. The JTA president, shame you. I don't expect you to come back out of your slumber. I don't expect you to come back out of your slumber because the president shame you like dog. Because the 38th Amendment that is now on this bill is the Jamaica Labour Party taking into consideration what the JT and other people are saying. The PNP bill was the bill that would restrict the teachers. You're coming out now about the PNP is the party for teachers. Is that the same PNP who gave the teachers the wage freeze? Is this the same PNP who told the teachers not a single dollar more? Is this the same PNP who gave the teachers 5% salary increase? Is this the same PNP under Damian Crawford who told the teachers not another dollar and in prefer to take a haircut than a pay cut? Is this the same PNP that is for the teachers? This president will have none of it. This president is telling the People's National Party, stay out of it. Because he trusts this minister. You're supposed to want drop down when you hear the president say that. You're supposed to want drop down when you hear the JTA president say, in trust Dr. Dana Dixon. You're supposed to want fall to your high chair. Can never expect to hear that Damian Crawford because you guys wanted to politicize this bill. You guys wanted to ride on this coattail to get vote. I hope you get the overwhelming message. Say the 10 little teacher want to have in a JTA stoke up fire. It will not work. The 10 little teacher they want to have a stoke up fire in a JTA will not work. The president is asking the People's National Party, stay out of this. Because when you guys was at the helm, you know, write a bill that was not palatable to the teachers' stomach. Now it's the Jamaica Labour Party who is amending the bill and taking into consideration some of the things that they suggested. No, don't get me wrong, you know, guys. I am not for the JTA suggestion, you know. Their suggestion based on the interview with Cliff Hughes, this bill will have no teeth when the JTA is finished with this bill. Based on the recommendation from the JTA, when they are finished with this bill will have absolutely no teeth. Because they want, first of all, 31 members on a committee. When did I hear that from, guys? 31 members on a committee. Eh? Who's going to pay these 31 people? Because the JTA is suggesting that the government pay them. Are we just looking work for people? Look here. This a bill I need to go back to the drawing board, minister. We not 30. Guys, wanna listen? 31 members on the committee. 31 people to be paid monthly. For what? And the PNP want, the JTA want a situation where they have more teacher. So if anything, the teacher them can veto the bill and can veto the decision and can block everything. This bill will have absolutely no teeth when the JTA is finished with it. That cannot work. As much as me, I am happy to hear that the JTA is supporting the minister. It cannot work. 31 members upon the committee, guys, are not going to listen. And the JTA is suggesting that they add more teachers. What is this? I better not throw away the bill here. I better not throw away this bill because I don't see how this bill is going to work with 31 people, members of the Pandis committee. And the teachers are suggesting that if you don't have certain amount of teacher at the meeting, then don't have any quorum and then can't keep the meeting. Don't you hear that? The JTA want majority of teachers on the board. And if the majority of teachers are not present, then can't keep no meeting. So it's a situation where the teacher them can sabotage and undermine the board straight across. This cannot work, minister. This cannot work. They don't want pay for their license. They don't want pay to be upgraded. They don't want pay the members of the Jamaica Council Act. And they want fruit up a teacher. This bill, how does this bill benefit the people of Jamaica and the children? This is another situation where we have a JTA. This is another JTA situation. We need to be careful. We need to be careful because, when we listen to this president, when them done with this bill, people of Jamaica, this bill will have absolutely no teeth. This bill will be a complete waste of time. So we need to take that into consideration, minister. You cannot relent and give them everything what they want. But the People's National Party, the people of Jamaica are finding out little by little. First thing, the PNP-led municipal corporation in St. Catherine gave the Clansman gang back a taxi stand after the police told them not to open back that taxi stand. The police to the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, we do not want a taxi stand here because here so is where Clansman operate and we need to be able to navigate our way through the town. The council, went behind the police back and opened back the taxi stand. First thing. Secondly, the PNP, who have absolutely nothing to campaign on, try to hijack the JTC bill and the president run them way. Shame up Damian Crawford, this man, and run him and say, excuse, because the PNP have absolutely nothing to offer the people of Jamaica. Take one yourself. Take one yourself. The people of Jamaica are finding out. The people of Jamaica is finding out the People's National Party. Crime is down. So Peter Bunting don't have nothing to campaign on. So I'm going to take it by the Prime Minister talking about, the Prime Minister shouldn't show up. You not have no shame because Jamaican people hate you. PNP people hate you. JLP people hate you. Independent people hate you. You're not going about your business. You have money and you're still reckless. You have money and you're still miserable. If it was me like you, Peter Bunting, and I'm hated straight across the political spectrum, me just go on in my private sector, go live my private life. Nobody not like you, Peter Bunting. Nobody not like you. JLP not like you. PNP not like you. No one like you. You don't have no credibility. Nobody not like you. If you ever, I hope you read the comment section. I hope you read the comment section and hear the people of Jamaica and no labor right them. Because we couldn't identify with not even 5 labor right there. Okay, you have a group of us who always go over social media and comment. Me not say none of my people them. Me not say none of my regular people. comment section people them. These people are independent people of Jamaica, and they're saying to Peter Bunting, back off and let the Prime Minister alone. There's a time and a place for everything. Just like how they are telling the people, telling the PNP, say, back off and leave the Jamaica Constabulary Force alone. When I listen to the commissioner this morning and the interview, commissioner cannot make it any more clearer to the people of Jamaica. And I hope the commissioner knows that he has the 100% support of the law-abiding citizens of Jamaica and the government. I hope the commissioner knows this. Because the people of Jamaica, and we see people time and time again in diaspora making videos and say, leave the Jamaica Constabulary Force alone. And you know what? Dr. Chang said a very, very, very important point when you are doing thing, you know. Dr. Chang said, who is protesting for the children, for the orphan kids when criminal kill their mother and father? Who is standing up for the children? Who is standing up for the single mothers who them baby father and their husband get killed by the criminals? The children where them parents get killed. Who is looking out for them? Where is that group of civil society persons who are looking out for the children who lost their parents because of gun violence? We are the representative for them. Jamaicans for junta run out and support the criminals who are supporting the children who lost their parents. We're not silent on that. You guys are silent on the children who now languishing all over Jamaica, suffering because their parents were cut down because of crime. The people of Jamaica don't want to hear nothing from the JFJ. The people of Jamaica want to hear absolutely nothing from the JFJ. And because I don't know that Commissioner Blake, not tribal and terrible like we over here. So Commissioner Blake saying reach out to the group and explain to the group what is going on and put everything to them, so they should be satisfied now. So because they're satisfied now for the time being with what Commissioner Blake said, you see them pivot now to something else. Because Commissioner Blake give them something for wall and pan for the time being. You know, say JFJ pivot now to something, then going back on government now. No, government is overstepping and going dangerously close to undermine the judiciary. Now, I want to say this again because I said this a couple nights ago and I want to say it again because a lot of us in the Jamaica Labour Party, supporters and bloggers out there, we never really learn civics in a school if we do our own research. The judiciary is not above the parliament. Is that a situation like what we have in America, where you have the Supreme Court and you have the executive and you have the Congress and you have the Senate and you have the people. In Jamaica, the parliament is supreme. And every time you guys go on a political platform and hear the PNP talking head with this goddamn nonsense, I want us to explain to them and point out to them that in Jamaica, based on a Westminster system, Parliament is supreme. In the other way around, where Parliament have to tiptoe around the judiciary. We don't have a situation in Jamaica where we have the Supreme Court who dictate to the Parliament. We have the Constitution, of course, and once we don't breach the Constitution, the government is fine. Now, it is the prerogative of the government to pass legislation and send it to the judiciary. So I don't know what the JFJ and the comrade lie will look like he now get no money he's talking about. I realize that the Jamaicans for Justice would prefer when according to them, the criminal children, them kill people. The government must say, oh, them a baby, me could give them some breast milk. Or, oh, them a baby, me could give them one Pediasure. Linda said, no, Munchi, listening to John Clark this afternoon on Nationwide. JFJ not satisfied after me. JFJ will never be satisfied. But you know what we know, Linda? The Jamaica Constabulary Force does not report to the Jamaicans for Justice. The Jamaican Constabulary Force does not report to the Jamaicans for Justice, and the Jamaicans for Justice are then campaign and money them a look. A donation them a look because right now the donation water down. Right now, the donation water down. Parliament is king. It is for the parliament, meaning the people them who we elect. It's for them to draft legislation. Once they not breach the constitution, then craft legislation, pass it, and then the judiciary can enact it. That is how it go. And not the other way around. And if the government of Jamaica and the people of Jamaica is requiring harsher and stiffer penalty, why not? Why not? I saw an article since the NI paper where the police lock up one criminal, must have Acts 3, Acts around one name in the Christian market. You know, the comment section say, throw the book at him, give him 50 years. The people of Jamaica is requiring harsher and stronger sentences. So I know where Jamaicans for junta there. I know where Jamaicans for justice there. Which country them in? The people of Jamaica who voted for the Jamaica Labour Party, we support the law. We welcome the law. And we want to make sure that when a criminal is convicted in our courts, the judge can't say, oh, our hands are tied. We want to make sure when our criminals are convicted in our courts, we throw the entire book at them. We want to make sure that when a criminal is convicted in our courts, they serve at least 50 years and they cannot come back out and create more mayhem in our country. That is what we want. That is what we support. That is what we're calling on our government to do. And we will not relent. We will not relent. So the Jamaicans for justice, who are sing for their supper, who want to make sure, say, when they go back to the European Union, I'm going to tell you something, speaking of the European Union, guys. How many of you guys saw the article in the Gleaner over the weekend with Sir Hilary Beckles? How many of you guys saw the article in the Gleaner with Sir Hilary Beckles, or Beckles, or one name? Now, come here, my government. Come here, my prime minister, my government. Somebody must have watched me from the government. You know, come here, good night. On behalf of the people of Jamaica who support that side here, do not turn over state asset to the University of the West Indies. Let me repeat that. Let me repeat that. Do not turn over state asset to the University of the West Indies. The University of the West Indies, Jamaica, is too political. Let me repeat that. The current University of the West Indies, what we have up there now, that intellectual ghetto we have up there, Prime Minister Holness and team, do not give them no state land. This should be discussed by the people of Jamaica. If possible, our referendum you must do, Prime Minister Holness and team. Why can't we give them a lease agreement and then go and go do what they do and make the property, the land must always stay in the hands of the Jamaican people? You don't tell me if you don't support me in the chat. I mean, I have my people in over here. Me chat, you don't tell me if you don't support me. You don't tell me if you don't follow what me I say. You don't see the article? You don't see the article in the paper? But all government must give them the land because their hands. What I want to earn? What I want to earn? You guys can get a lease agreement. You can go out and go look and come back. And by the way, why do you guys need the land to get financing? Why don't you go out? The University of the West Indies has been doing research from before me ban. You can leverage. You can sell. Why you guys don't go out and engage private sector? Make private sector pump the money and not share the profit. Why don't you guys go out, engage private sector, get private sector to invest, and you guys share the dividend? Why would you need state resources? No, Prime Minister Holness. Come here, Papa. Come here, Prime Minister Holness. Under no circumstances must this government turn over state land to the University of the West Indies. The University of the West Indies is too political. All them PNP lecture where they have a work up there, the likes of Isaac Buchanan and all the rest of PNP. You must be crazy. You must be crazy. When the PNP win the election, make them give them it. How most the PNP don't really care about government and state resources. When the PNP win the election, Jamaica, make the PNP give it to them. Under Andrew Michael Holness, University of the West Indies will never get their hand on state resources. You're crazy? Wanna hear them? Wanna hear them? Oh, their hands are... What are you on? What tie on on? What tie they on O'Neill? Please tell me what tie they on. Them can't go in they can't have a lease. Them can't get a lease. Them can't get a lease. They not have to own the land. I'm sure Barbados not give them no land. Me sure Trinidad not give them no land. Me sure the others and they want, you see why them push out our chancellor if he say it first? Because they know how Jamaica politically aligned. So you saw the PNP them run out with it. You saw the PNP them run. Now listen for the PNP. Listen for the PNP with it, guys. Listen for the PNP coming out now. Can say yes, them agree. Not under with dead body over the Jamaica Labour Party. Not over with dead body under the Jamaica Labour Party Prime Minister Holness. Make them go out and get private fund. And then the private people them can invest in them so-called research. And then after they finish, them can sell it. That's what every other country do. That's what every other country do, Linda. That's how they do it in America. He refused to put it in the article. That's how they do it in America. The government invests in the research, and after the government invests in the research, they sell it to private. The university turn around and sell it to private company. That's how they do it in America. We will never agree for our government under Andrew Michael Holness to turn over state land to the PNP political ghetto known as the University of the West Indies. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My daughter will text me and chat me so call her with me done. I know we coming and chat about mommy for. We coming and chat about mommy for now. Me so call you. Absolutely not, Kizzy. Talking about how the hands are tied. And the only way the hand can pull is unless the government sign over state land to them. You don't hear that? Mr. Becker said the only way the university hands them tie is unless the government sign over state land to them. They up there hire ISAT. They up there hire every single PNP person they hire up there. But they want government must turn over state land. No go on about on the business. No go and go look private funding. Go and look private funding because the tribal members of the Jamaica Labour Party will not support our government to ever even think about that. The land belongs to us. The land belongs to us and we must have a say. The land belongs to us, Merlin, and we, the people of Jamaica, must have a say. The first thing you have to do is take politics out of the school. The first thing you have to do is move out all of them PNP people who up there try to indoctrinate people up there. Contact but on one state land, but on hands are tied. If Andrew Holness government on our wait plan for untie on and will never untie. If Andrew Holness government on our wait plan for untie and will never untie. Political align, politically motivated, disrespect, undermine, disrespect Prime Minister Holness, and go talk about this government must turn over state land to go and wait. Exactly. All him up there every class in keep. I be a politics me or say up there preach and up the talk about turnover state land. To what? Not under Andrew Michael Holness government. Not under Andrew Michael Holness government. And I'm positive Barbados will not give you that land. I am positive the people of Barbados will never turn over that land to University of the West Indies. Sit down. Uno go and go find private funding. And you hear in the article, guys, him a go write and say, oh, the government stop. Only 50% them a get from the government now. At what point in time you guys pretended that as if you guys weren't getting anything from the government? At one point in time, the University of the West Indies was pretending as if the government were not supporting them. Remember? Make them go on about them business. Go and go look private funding. The Andrew Michael Holness-led administration under the leadership of we, the tribal over years over social media. We will never support a party, and we have put it in front of our government tonight. We will never support our government turning over state resources to this current crop of people at UWI. But we don't want land. We don't want land to do what? You hear the article? Oh, we want land to put in our side of the ledger so we can get financing for the land. For what? We don't go and go do private funding. We don't go and go do private funding because the government fund want to go and the government now give you nothing. The government fund you guys and you guys act as if you guys are not getting anything from the government. We don't treat the people, the children, them like shit. When the government asks you guys not to deregister children for school, you still do it. You disrespect the government time and time again. You political. One of you use the money at develop you. You the PNP government use the resources to bring Barack Obama to come kiss Porsche upon our job. What the purpose about Barack Obama in Jamaica? Only God know. We don't know what he came here for. We're not getting any land. And them could have tied some more. Foot them could have tied some more. No land, not get under Andrew Michael Holness. No land. Go about no business. But no want land, but no hands are. Our hands are tied. And in the foreign, look here, look what Donald Trump had to them. Let me tell you why I know so these people politically motivated enough problem. Donald Trump in the United States of America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, is now saying to the University of the West Indies, of the universities in America, if we not stop teach certain things in the university, we will not get no more federal grant. And some of them have to stop. I know so the Harvard that try to hold up because them have a good past students association so they can live off of their money for the time being. But all the rest of them have to conform. But we have a University of the West Indies of Mona, who Jamaica Labour Party government can't say nothing to them, can't advise them, can't tell them nothing. Them have how much PNP up their work up there. And now they are saying to the Andrew Holness government, after Andrew Holness has given them $1 billion and over $12 billion in year time, the government can't ask them not to deregister children. The government can't ask them say to set aside certain of the student housing for part children. The government can't give them no direction, but yet still then come now say them want the government to sign over the land when they have the building plan, so they can go to the bank and borrow money, so they can go to private sector and get money to people to help them with research. What research? What research is the University of the West Indies doing, guys? Can you point me to one research? Can somebody point me in the comment section to one groundbreaking research where the university could do, where you can say, yes, then do this and we can make money from this, please? Please. Can somebody go a UWI when no more than me can remember me and my people over here sardons? So can somebody that goes to University of the West Indies point me to one single research since the University of the West Indies have been doing research? One single groundbreaking research where you will do. Where we can say, yes, they put university on the map or they sell something and the government they make money from it. Tell me one research from the University of the West Indies claim to say them have the research. What have they accomplished? What are their track record? All they up there do I talk about reparation. Guys, no reparation is coming. You have the PNP up there talk about reparation. Them have a whole segment. Oh, them a lobby for reparation. Who go with reparation? None is coming. None is coming. England would take our money from we right now. England would take our money from we right now. England no mind them could have still can't put we under slavery and get some money from we. No reparation is coming. What else? What are the accomplishments of the research department at University of the West Indies? Tell me. Somebody type over TikTok and maybe me not we can know so me can't say far distance. Somebody please type over TikTok and tell me what are the accomplishments of the research department at University of the West Indies. But you know the research. But you know what kind of research you know do? You know get no land from the Angel Owners administration. Uno hand them could have tie some more. Uno foot them could have tie some more. Uno 10 finger could have numb. We, the Jamaica Labour Party supporter, and make sure sound the alarm to our government. We will never support our government turning over state land to them, the PNP people up you. And go and go look funding elsewhere. And you know what hurt them, guys? The money where they used to get from USA ID. The money where they used to get from US aid. What were they doing with this money? What were they? Because remember I know Secretary of State say when they go through the paperwork and then see anything that makes sense, them all give them back the money. Why you think said the United States of America no give back you with no money? Why do you guys think that the United States of America still not give back the you with no money? Remember, the Secretary of State came to Jamaica and somebody asked him about the aid and he said, of course, when we go and we finish and finalize and we look on the one more aligned with our principle, we will give them back money. Where things say USA ID now look on you we all know because their values are not aligned. Because the State Department realized they are a waste of time. Because the State Department realized the money now put to good use. They are doing absolutely nothing with the money more than hire PNP people to come lecture up there. When the State Department look and say Yui, a twice convicted drug criminal up there for lecture people picnic, what do you think say which money them all get back? Which money them all get back, guys? When the State Department look up at Yui and see how they hire a twice convicted criminal up there to up there about him and lecture to Jamaican children, which money them all gonna get? The People's National Party syndicates, according to Mark Merlin P. Uno could have sit down in a board meeting and cook up all uno want. The Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Michael Holness will not turn over state resources to you guys up there. When the PNP win the election in the next 10 years, however, then if they want to do it, because the PNP no normally listen to we, you know. Because we never tell PNP so we want Barack Obama down here and then bring Barack Obama. We never tell PNP so we want J flag and then give we J flag. So the PNP no normally listen to we. And when the PNP in a government, the civil society group them out shut. So when the PNP farm back government, then we know anything goes with them. We know that. But under Andrew Michael Holness, we not get we land. And speaking of school, guys, I hate to make this political. But I live in central Manchester. And anything as it relates to my parish, I am going to have a say in it because I am a voter, I am a law-abiding citizen, and I am a Jamaican. So I can interject and have my opinion. You know, most right, I don't know, sometimes I'm very wrong. No, I saw, I've been hearing little, me have people who go a Bel-Air and who used to go a Bel-Air. And me live in a central. Me live close to Bel-Air. And I've been hearing little, you know, discord. All the children them is being blocked from the football field. And the children in Bel-Air High School is being blocked from the auditorium. I heard it before it coming out the paper. No. Me no, I don't know say me overly political and sometimes me I subscribe politics to it, everything cause some terrible. But more could reason this out, Jamaica. 508 persons are watching me. Please click the like button. Thank you so much. The people them over TikTok, come over here, come click the like button too. Thank you very much. Munchie B talks politics. Now, in 20, no, before me move come Mandeville, come do my local research, you know. Me hear say Bellier School was the school that the person who working at the backside company, it was a private school for the Tapanaris children. Bellier School was a private school that was being used by the Tapanaris. All the executives were work at the backside company in a Manchester and Clarendon. Their children used to go to Bellier High School. It was privately run. You have to pay a school fee. After the backside company get weak and the backside done and it mash up, the school start get watered down because people now the backside mash up, people migrate, people gone. So the school never did go on good. People pull them kids, because it was for rich people. So if the backside company mash up, so the school are gonna mash up, right? In 2014, under the People's National Party, I don't know what agreement the PNP ran it to it. Because I know the PNP no look out for Jamaica, So I don't know the agreement. Remember, I don't work with government, so I can't ask me for the details. I don't know what the details of the agreement were when the government of Jamaica decided to intervene in Bellier High School. I don't know what was the plan. I don't know if they signed any lease. I don't know if it was I don't know what it was. But the government intervened. Start sending children there. Start paying the teachers. Start developing the school, and everything was fine. Now, in 2024, I don't know if it's a lease agreement them did have and it mash up. I don't know what, but we know say this is a money grab. Because since the Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Michael Onis and Dr. Clark paid on the debt, and now the government have more money, and the government at table $1 trillion budget where we can spend billions in schools, and we're paying our teachers more. I feel like, in my opinion, that this is a money grab, guys. And here's why I say this is a money grab. Here's why I say this is a money grab. If the government of Jamaica at the time never intervened in a Bellier doors will be shut. And it's not because Manchester not have enough school, because if anybody who live in Manchester knows, so when it comes to school, we have the most school when it comes to the 14 parishes. In a Central alone, we have about 5 schools. Upper Ardley, we have about 5 schools. Rona Michael, we have about 3 schools. In the South, we have about 2. Manchester don't have a school problem. So when the government intervene in a Bellier, it's not because we never have any school. It's because the government must be saying, well, the children are got there already, but we just keep it open. Now, I don't understand why all of a sudden the owners of that school now is giving the government a warm time. They're blocking the children from using the football field. They're blocking the children from using the auditorium. They're blocking the government from upgrading the school. Why? What do you think is going on this, guys? What do you think are going on this? Remember, the government never intervened in 2014, they would have closed their door. And if I me like the government, if they are continue to play hardball, may then close up them damn school and we make a new block up at the cartridge, or make a new block over Bellier, or make a new block over Manchester and spread out the pit them because we have the space. It's 2 things, either politics or a money grab. And the principal is the owner for the property lifestyle. Because remember, it was a private school, It was a private school. And the government intervened when the school was about to be closed, because then that water down, because, so the rich people and they gone. So the government intervened, start sending children there, start paying the teachers and upgrading the school. Now, all of a sudden, them are block the picnic from using the football field. Them are block the children from using the auditorium. And them and the government are back and forth. 1 year now. 1 year now, and they can't come to agreement. And if I know politics, is a money grab. And I realize since Andrew Michael Holness farm government, everybody are come out of the woodwork, wanting slice of the pie. Everybody are come out of the woodwork, wanting slice of the pie. When the People's National Party under Percival Noel James Pattison was tearing on the economy, was finsacking the country, was mashing up the economy and ballooning it, where were all these people? All of a sudden now everybody are talking about government want money and it's like a money grab. Now I'm saying to my government, if August come, if August, me never want to wait till August. If July come and they can't come to agreement and come to a consensus, the government must say, all right, then we have to pull out of this deal. Me hear say about 800 children down there. One new block in each of the 3 schools them can fix this. One up a Belfield, one down at the Carteret, one up a Manchester High, one up a Bishop. Split up the pitnen, 2. Or make them go on with them property, make them go on with them land. Make them go on with them land government. Yes, come in. All the government, if you do, is just build new block and the current schools that we have now. These private schools and these church running school, since Andrew Michael Holness coming to government, everybody want benefit. And they sat for 18.5 years under Percival when Percival was doing nothing when as it relates to education. They sat under Percival Noel James Pattison when Percival was doing nothing to help with education in our country. When Pitney left school, can't read and write. When Pitney left school and just gone working at the farm because they can't go to college. And under Andrew Michael Holness, our government has improved and upgraded so many schools in our country and pay our teachers the highest salary increase in the history of Jamaica, and all the government that try with them, who not try to fight the government. It will come to a time when the government will tell us, take on a school. Take on a school and go on. Not getting no argument with them government. If we can't come to an agreement, don't spend no more dollar on them property, don't upgrade their school, because before the government intervened in Belly was a little flat something so. And the government spend much money down there already. And the government want to upgrade the school. But government can't spend money on land enough for them. There has to be an agreement that is working for the government and working for the owners. No, I'm going to leave that until next 2 months. Then I'm going to watch Bel-Air, guys. I'm going to come back to you with the rest of the story about Bel-Air because I've been hearing about it for months now. People are telling me, say, Munchibi, down at Bel-Air, the pit them can't get access to the this and that. The this and the government, the owner give government a hard time. 1 year now. 1 year now, the owner give government a hard time for that school there. So I'm going to rest it now upon that topic there, guys. Next thing now, guys. The gleaner, the toilet paper cleaner. The toilet paper cleaner, guys. I don't know if you realize, but the PNP now release no poll, you know. The PNP now release no poll. Even though they are doing poll, and the gleaner is doing soundings in different constituency, them now really release it. Now, last week Sunday, they claimed to say they go down to St. Elizabeth. And then claimed to say Miranda have Flight Green tied down there, pinned down there, and giving him a fight for his life, right? Now, this week Sunday, they claimed to say they come in my parish, Central Manchester. Now, based on the results of the local government election, the PNP was flying them banner high in the sky. Let the whole world know. Let the whole, because they win the 4th division. So, me and Uno, Labour Right and Independent, we would expect that after the gleaner go to their sound in a central. They're supposed to have the heading to say that Mayor Mitchell is leading and pulling ahead. Don't talk to me. Don't tell me if me analyze it well. Based on the results of the local government election and the PNP with them tailing at them back, we would expect that after the Gleaner come down here and do their soundings in the parish, the headline would be say Mayor Mitchell tipped to be the next member of parliament. And the headline should read Mayor Mitchell pulls ahead. When me look on the headline Sunday, and me see the PNP Gleaner, I search for a headline. Me say yes, man. Me say yes, man. Because the people in central Manchester, the middle class people in central Manchester, who did not come out and vote in the local government election, they are sending a strong message to the People's National Party. We don't want a lazy mayor there. We don't want a lazy mayor there who lock up the park. We don't want a lazy mayor there who not collect garbage. We don't want a lazy mayor there who have water run all over the parish, no drains. We don't want a lazy mayor when I have not advocate for not one single street light in our constituency. So the PNP go all about in my constituency and they can't find the winning for the lazy mayor. They can't find the winning for the lazy mayor. They can't find the winnings for the lazy mayor. Because if I one thing you can't say about my member of parliament, she's not perfect. She's far from perfect, but she's not lazy. And she work. I hear the lazy, non-performing mayor talking about, oh, Rhoda Mike Crawford missing for 4 years. So I wonder if I dump it in the video, I give you the check in a burial. No, come here. Come here, the people who live in a central. Mayor, the lazy mayor said my MP have been missing for 4 years. So our duppy did in the video, I give him the $800,000 check in a burial. In people, is our duppy, or our twin? That is why I'm upset with me MP when my MP give him that money, because you cannot team, you cannot friend up a PNP. That is why I was so upset with my MP when she gave him that money, because me know say PNP are wicked. Me know say PNP are wicked, and no matter how hard my member of parliament work, she now win no PNP vote. The least I come right there go say, boy, me a PNP no, but me not vote because Rhoda work. That's you hardly can find a PNP who will move across from them party and say them go vote for we. Then we say they not vote because the MP works, so me not go vote against her. But they hardly want vote for us. They not vote for we. You can't tame a PNP. I mean, no, so my MP learn a lesson from that, because immediately after my MP gave him that check, me go over TikTok, go hear Caution and his friend them and say, I lie the MP, I tell she never give him no money. She had to release the video. PNP are wicked. PNP are wicked. But you know what? The Gleaner couldn't find nobody in the constituency to tell them, say, Rhoda Mike Crawford now work. I hear the mayor talk about, oh, in blame Rhoda for the state of the road. What road? Which road? Central Manchester are some of the best roads in a Mandeville, in a Manchester. Central Manchester are some of the best road in a Mandeville. I now ask Christ, because I don't hear me live. We have some of the best roads in the parish. Because our member of parliament continue to fix road every single month. You see, she there somewhere fix road. If you go up on our Facebook page right now, she there somewhere fix road. We have some of the best roads. From a turn or porous road good. And even if rain fall and patrol, she go back through and full patrol. When you come porous, you come up in a Mandeville, you come up all over per Manchester Road, the Carchet Road. Central Manchester have some of the best roads in Manchester. So I don't know what the mayor is talking about. Oh, blaming road for the state. Are you crazy? No other member of parliament have fixed more road than Rhoda Crawford. And you're talking about water for the people in Belfield. The people in Belfield have been voting for the People's National Party from 1967. From 1967, the people in Belfield have been voting for the People's National Party. That's why you can't get more than 1,400, 1,500 votes up there right now. That is why the PNP cannot get more than 1,500 votes up at Belfield right now in 2025. I put it to you, in the next election, the PNP will not get more than 1,500 votes because the councillor when you up, they never get more than 1,400. Them cannot get more than that. You're talking about flooding. Don't where the road name, guys? Where the road name? We don't go party Scotia Bank there. When me moved to Mandeville the first time, and a piece of rainfall, I thought it was Yalas River. I thought it was Yalas River. Don't know what place name Bruma. Where the place name don't part the Scotia Bank there. We always a flood out when rain fall. Brumali Road or something like that. And our government and the Andrew, see what on Ward Avenue, our government and the Andrew Michael Holness who invest the money to fix down there. And even after we fix down there, the PNP people them, because they're upset with the mayor, black back the drain. The PNP people them put up a wall and black the drain because the proprietor was upset with the municipal corporation. And that has been a long-standing problem when it comes to traffic. Who remember when NAA was trying to regulate the traffic in the town? The traffic was installed the one way. And the PNP tried to stop it. The PNP get the taxi man name for protest. And the taxi man name said, no, we're going to give it a chance. We don't want protest. We want to give it a chance. When last you not hear anybody talk about it now? When last you not hear, say, oh no, say the one way still a go and do. The people who live down here know say the one way is still operating. We still have the system that NAA put in working beautifully. Working beautifully. And the taxi man, them a corporate and a work with it. The PNP tried to stop it. The PNP tried to get the taxi man to protest. The reason why traffic is still so heavy in the town is because of the big, ugly market that is in the town. Nothing can be done with the traffic in the town unless we get rid of the market. Two things: we have to get rid of the market and we have to move the taxi stand. The taxi then will go Grey Ground and Royal Flat. They need to move out of the middle of the town. That's the only way to stop the traffic right there. So we have to move the market, move the taxi stand completely. But at least this government is trying to put things in place to mitigate the traffic. The People's National Party have done absolutely nothing for the people of Central Manchester. Talking about road that is missing. Missing where? If anything, if nobody can say road are too missing, then I'm officer road are too enough. Nobody cannot say my member of parliament is missing. Them would have more if say she too enough. But them would have more if say my member of parliament is too enough. But she not missing. She there everywhere. She there everywhere. There's never been a time when you can say, oh, where's the MP? And she not only for social media, anyone who come in our parish who can see work being done by the member of parliament. The member of parliament have to be doing council work too, because the PNP don't do nothing, because the PNP made a decision to hold upon the money to win the election. They're not fixing no road, they're not bushing nowhere, they're not trucking no water, they're not doing absolutely nothing. The PNP-led Manchester Municipal Corporation is keeping the money to run election. That is why I'm asking the people of Central Manchester to support Rhoda Mike Crawford, the middle class, the law-abiding citizen of Central Manchester. Me not talk the one them with $2,000 one them. Me talk the one them who want a clean and a safe and a prosperous constituency. Me talk the one them who love the work of the member of parliament, who see the work of the member of parliament and know that this member of parliament have been working day and night for us. When it comes to education, scholarship at the 4 high school in Central Manchester, and our member of parliament at every graduation, when PEP result come out on the look and see. When the PEP result come out on the look and see who the platform and give a scholarship and give a money. Our member of parliament. So I don't know who the mayor say missing. I don't know who the mayor is talking about, but my member of parliament have been on the ground from 2019. She not come off of the ground. She not come off of the ground. And look here. Based on what the PNP Gleaner put out, we have 38,000 electorates on the voters list. And the PNP cannot get 10,000 votes. The PNP cannot get 10,000 votes in a Central Manchester. So may I ask all the labor rights in a Patrick, all the disgruntled labor rights in a Patrick who never come out for Newsman, who no come out for Rhoda, who never could come out for Rhoda Mike Crawford because she deserve a second term. We say we elect a PNP councillor. I want to take we YC man now. We elect a PNP councillor and we can't find him no way. To the labor rights in the Nat Patrick division come out for Rhoda Mike Crawford. Nat Patrick is our strongest division, and once we come out, we're going to carry the rest of the division. So I'm asking the supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party, the independent voters and the like-minded voters, please come out for the member of parliament, because we know that we have a member of parliament that is working for us. We see the work. We see the work. And once we come out in a Patrick, we know say Mandeville are going to come out. Because we know say Mandeville, where the law-abiding and the middle-class people them reside. They don't want it, then Yaisi Mayor Michelle. They don't want the business class, don't want it. Me here saying one of the articles say, oh, funding is a problem. Yes, because private sector now fund you. Private sector now fund you, Mayor Mitchell, because the PNP have absolutely nothing to offer. So you now get no funding from private sector. And one fund that you have, and one supporter you have, one fund that you have, Mayor Mitchell, because the private sector, the Manchester Chambers of Commerce, will not support you. They have seen enough of you. They have seen enough of you, Mayor Mitchell. So once Nat Patrick come out, it will swing to Mandeville, it will swing to Royal Flat, and we know the PNP now get 1,400 votes up Belfield. And the Jamaica Labour Party will get over 1,000 votes up there. So we have to re-elect our member of parliament. She's hardworking, she's not perfect, she does some things sometimes we not love, but are good, far outweigh our bad. She have a good intention and she have a good heart. One thing we can't say about Rhoda Mike Crawford, she spend off every dollar we she get in our CDF. She spend off every single dollar in our CDF. We can count on that. and the Broadleaf Clinic, where the PNP people have been calling on the mayor from when Rhoda Mike Crawford do it. So much work our member of parliament have been doing since 2020. And we cannot allow the central Manchester to get back in the hands of the People's National Party. We know what it is like to have a good and a hard-working member of parliament. So we cannot turn over our constituency to the People's National Party. So we have to re-elect Rhoda. And we have to make sure that we get out the middle class voters for us. And if you live in if you any division where you live in, you make sure say you're telling the people in the constituency, point out to them that if we lose this MP, dog nyam we supper. Now the people of Portland, Western and Eastern Portland, I want to say a big congratulations to the people in Portland, because back in the days, people, when the PNP reigned supreme in East Portland, people, them never know so the time would have come when Portland people don't want to take the PNP. Them never know so the time would have come when Portland people would have said to PNP, say, no, we don't want you. And this morning, the school bus, the rural school bus, roll out in a Vazland. Me say, if you look at the dirty toilet paper cleaner, them barely want to bring the article. Them barely want to bring the article. Hey, no, so any good news, you cannot count on the cleaner for that. And this will happen in every single constituency in Jamaica under Jamaica Labour Party. The Jamaica Labour Party will roll out rural, but every night me come here, me tell you no, this is not a talk. This is not only a promise. This is going to be a reality. The Jamaica Labour Party will roll out buses in rural Jamaica. Marjorie said, Munchi, why you can't show us video on your platform? Because me not stream with StreamYard, because I don't know how to. Me alone can't do it. Me need somebody to do it. I can't find. I'm advertise on social media, so me need somebody to help me for do it. I don't know take the job, So just left it alone because I don't know, so me not stress out myself. You understand? Me tell you, so me need somebody to stream on StreamYard so them can help me. I don't know how to take the job, Marjorie. So that is why I'm in this position that I'm in now. So me not stress myself. Are you tired? Yeah, show I please. Yeah, next one. You only want to cock up over Charmian platform and night time and chat goddamn nonsense when you have JLP work to do. You waste your talent over Charmian live and night time. You say tired when you have Jamaica Labour Party work to do. Now look on you. So that is why I can't show a video, Marjorie. Because Tyra promised me say she go download StreamYard and she go sync with me, and me and her go live at night time and share the platform and show the video. Every night when me look over Charmian page, me see her over there in a box. We don't know where she over there do. And let me ask you a question, neighbor, right? How you can build PNP page so? Or you can build, me go over TikTok today and see one of the a brand new PNP page. The man over 100 and had follower, and me see Jamaica Labour Party supported them over there in a backside. We have an election to win. We have a record of performance to campaign on. We want to do over PNP platform, a tackle with PNP people. Some of them not even live in Jamaica. No, me give up. Me give up. And me realize say the people who take over TikTok say, oh, man should be your TikTok. But when me go come back on TikTok with me one little people who me normally have, and me purely go support them, because me realize say the Jamaica Labour Party supporter them not have no way to talk at night time. So me back on TikTok again. Because me realize I don't know how to itch up. So they can't itch up over me. Because me not understand. We have housing to talk about. Our government is going to roll out housing for young people straight across Jamaica. 15,000 houses being built in St. Catherine for low-income earners, 14 million and down. Our government is giving minimum wage earner time to pay off them house at a low-income earner at 2%. I want to record for campaign and I want to cock up over PNP platform. We have 100 followers. Me saw no grew a front of the line platform till him have 15,000 subscribers now. When front of the line just start almost at 300 in the have. On have nothing for the labor rights. On not serious about the third term. On not serious about the third term labor rights. You guys are being distracted. You guys are being distracted. We have a recording of performance to campaign and Mr. Minister Tufton going on a Spanish Town and he said the work is 70% and no Clansman not eat no food on the compound. That is something to talk about. By next 3 months time, Spanish Town will be finished upgrading and the people of Jamaica can now have access to the healthcare facility free of cost. Spanish Town is being upgraded 70%. How much bypass a build on a Montego Bay, Top Hill, this a bypass, that a bypass, the people are down there. Look at what things are going to say at Montego Bay. I miss Tyra every night over Shami and a talk man and woman story. Look at what things are going on at St. Elizabeth. I miss a classic up our man platform with 100% talk foolishness when we have a record of performance to campaign on. We have so many things to campaign and Bustamante Parent Wing is about to be open in the next end of the month. We have so many things to campaign on. Come the man. Come the labor rights. What do? We have an election to win. PNP do for them business. We do our business. What we find time ago. We don't need to be in a debate with no PNP on social media right now. We need to be putting out the information about our government. That is what we should be doing. We're not supposed to go over Spanish Town, go video the hospital and put it on the page and talk about it. Go down on the bypass and video the bypass, put it on a platform and talk about it. Go up on the NHT website and talk about it. Speaking of NHT, can somebody text in the chat and tell me the people who work minimum wage, how much money they qualify for a housing trust? Please, 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 somebody who know more than me, tell me. The persons who are working minimum wage, how much money are they qualified for at the housing trust? Please, somebody tell me, come in and know. Please, me I beg you know. Somebody text me and tell me, or type in the chat and tell me. I really, really want to know. Somebody want to ask me more and know. We are far to the. We don't notice when the PNP then turn on for their phone. I be a statutory decoration then talk about, and we they put it back and forth with them. For what? For what? We are right now. We are almost at the time for election. Come on, please me. I beg you, no labor right. You buckle up on the socks and come. You have one named Joshua James. Every minute me see him on jail, on PNP platform and debate with P. Leave the PNP them alone, Joshua. You have a voice. You have a vast knowledge of what is going on in the country. Turn on your live and talk. And hello neighbor over there every day account seat. Make hello neighbor alone stay over there and count seat. Come on, man, guys. We're losing the information war. No, me type it in, me nah get it, Alicia. Me type it in, me nah get it. I don't like what I'm seeing going on in TikTok. Guys, me be very honest with you. Me don't like what me see go on with over TikTok with someone. You know, about the PNP and this track, you know, and I drown into foolishness. When it comes to housing, Our Prime Minister gave us something to campaign on when it comes to crime. Let me show you the PNP dangerous. Crime is down 37%. All major crime is down. And for the month of April, we recorded the least amount of crime, record 25%. Yet still, when I go on TikTok and see the labor right there on the platform, the labor right on the platform I discuss extrajudicial killing. We want to make this make sense. Crime is 37% down. Major upgrading police station. The people of Jamaica finally can say that we feel safe in our house. Dr. Chang lists out a vast variety of things what the ministry is doing. Yet still, over the weekend, when we go up on the TikTok, me hear over there talk about extrajudicial killing. You guys are being misled. Said, where is the extrajudicial killing? We should be talking about Dr. Chang presentation in the parliament. We should be talking about the present. Somebody should be streaming the presentation that Dr. Chang did in the parliament and discuss it. Yet still, when an extrajudicial killing we are talking about, there is no extrajudicial killing going on in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Why are we allowing the PNP narrative to run the PNP to take over the narrative? I just want to say this to the Jamaica Labour Party supporters. Please, we have an election to win. It is time for us to focus on winning the election. And me don't want nobody to ask me about no seat. Because I told you guys already, that is out of my job description. Me not have no control over that. What I have little control over is the Jamaica Labour Party must win the third term. Andrew Michael Holness must get his third term. We have to make sure we secure the third term for Andrew Michael Holness. That is supposed to be our number one priority. The people who are second seat will settle seat. We, the bloggers, we supposed to be putting out the information. We, the bloggers, should be putting out information, putting out our policy, making sure that the ordinary Jamaican benefiting from the policies of the Andrew Michael Holness administration, the JPS decrease in the GCT and the JPS bill. We must make sure that we remind the people of Jamaica that is this government giving them the tax break. The PNP sold JPS to the highest bidder with a kickback and a sweetheart deal to them, while this government is fixing the contract plus giving them a tax break. That is what we're supposed to be discussing. That is what we're supposed to be discussing. The solidarity program coming next month, that is what we're supposed to be discussing. The housing program that the government is investing in, 15,000 houses in St. Catherine for low-income earners, that is what we're supposed to be discussing. Crime is down. All major crime is down. The police is doing a good job. We're building out our police force. We're buying CCTV cameras. We're buying body-worn camera. And that is what we're supposed to be discussing. Over $2 billion invest in the PAD program for our children. Come September morning, nutrition, healthy breakfast for the children of Jamaica. That is what we're supposed to be discussing. We have a lot of things to discuss. have the information at our fingertips. We don't need to be talking about the PNP and distract with foolishness. So please, labor rights, thank you so much for watching me tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for clicking on the like button. Please to like, share, comment, rewatch the video, watch the ad so I can get the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm gonna end on YouTube. I'm gonna stay up on TikTok a little longer and we can come up in the box and talk. Thank you so much for your support, guys, and good night.